just want to see if he'll move. Built in 1936, the Ingham served for 52 years. In World War II, she performed 31 convoys across the Atlantic, sinking German Nazi U-boat 626. In 1944, she was reassigned to the Pacific and served as command ship in the 7th Fleet. She was the flagship for General MacArthur's return to Corregidor. She also served as flagship for the amphibious landings at Lake Gulf and later as flagship for the South China Naval Forces in China, Formosa, and Vietnam, with Admiral Buckmaster as flag officer. He had been the commanding officer of the aircraft carrier Yorktown when sunk at the Battle of Midway. In 1967, she returned to Vietnam, earning 2 Navy Presidential Unit citations. In 1985, she became the oldest naval ship serving our nation and the most decorated, earning 19 ribbons and 15 battle stars, attested by a letter from President Reagan. When retired in 1988, everything was left on board as a time capsule, which you will see on this video tour. Just to give you a perspective on size, she's 327 feet long with a 41-foot beam and 15 feet draft. She weighs 2,712 tons and is powered by 2 6,000 horsepower steam turbine engines. Her top speed is 20 knots, standard speed is 15 knots, and a maximum range at standard speed is 8,000 nautical miles. It's fascinating. The New York Times did an article on SPSS Bigfoot in 2009, stating that in November 2006, Coast Guard cutter Steadfast spotted a strange blur on the ocean 100 miles off Costa Rica. As the cutter approached, what appeared to be 3 snorkels poking up out of the water became visible. Then something even more surprising was discovered attached to the air pipes, a homemade submarine carrying 4 men, an AK-47, and 4.1 tons of cocaine. Located on the southern edge of Key West, Florida, Fort Zachary Taylor predates the Civil War and is a National Historic Monument housing the largest cache of Civil War armament in the world. Beyond its historical importance, the park is the southernmost state park in the continental United States. Here's some interesting details about President Zachary Taylor, the 12th President of the United States. In 1837, he was promoted to Brigadier General and earned the nickname Old Rough and Ready. Zachary Taylor was the 2nd president to die in office. Within months of his death, this fort, though still under construction, was named after him in honor of his military accomplishments.